To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So what's up, family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over all the latest Madden 22 news and info. Now, as you guys know, every single Saturday we do like to make these kind of Madden mailbag style videos where I answer all your guys' questions in the past week in Madden 22. So in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is a bit of an update with regards to the 97 overall free Stephon Diggs Makeright situation, going over potentially the worst glitch that I've seen in all of Madden 22, as well as giving some of my thoughts regarding to potentially some new promos coming into the game. And as you guys are watching this video, game number 1 of the playoffs should be wrapping up. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful NFL Sunday. Just want to say thank you guys a ton for the support on the channel. Honestly, I wake up every day and I don't believe that I've got 130k subscribers. It's ridiculous, so thank you guys a ton. But without further ado, let's get into the first thing we're going to be talking about in today's video, and that is going to be the Stephon Diggs Makeright situation, as well as kinda what I'm thinking about it. Alright, so as you guys know, Stephon Diggs is the 97 overall LTD playoff player that was in packs when the playoff promo came out on Friday, and just like we've seen in the past, EA Sports put him in the money packs, EA Sports put him in the coin packs, so like this pack right here, the playoff bundle, the playoff pack. I want to say it was even available in this 88 plus overall playoff player that cost him money, but he was not available in this pack right here, the 88 plus overall playoff player with training. And this has actually happened a couple of times previously in Madden 22. In fact, just a couple of weeks before this, Johnny Unitas was not available in this pack when the playoff player came into Madden. And judging by the way EA Sports handled that first situation, what they did is everyone that opened up one of the training packs in the time period that they were affected. So in the time period when EA Sports was like advertising that Johnny Unitas was available in packs, so when EA Sports actually put him in that pack, in between that little time period, anyone that opened the pack up was granted a free 97 overall Johnny Unitas, and people are hoping the same thing happens here. But honestly, fellas, I'm gonna say it, I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether or not EA will be actually doing that. I want to say last time there was just a ridiculous amount of community uproar. I was talking on Twitter. I feel like literally every single Madden YouTuber was going ballistic on Twitter, but this time it just feels like it's less of a big deal. I don't know if it's because Stephon Diggs just really isn't that amazing of a card, or because of the fact that when we get these Makerights, as you guys can see, they only quick sell for 100 training, so there's not really all that much you guys can do with them. But honestly, I'm gonna say it right here, I honestly feel like I'd be a bit surprised if we end up getting these Makerights. It's already been 2 days since he was supposed to be in packs. I feel like by now EA might have said something, so honestly I just wouldn't be that surprised if we don't end up getting these Makerights. There definitely has not been as much like community uproar and community feedback to EA Sports with regards to giving us the free Makeright right here, so again, wouldn't really be that surprised if we don't end up getting them. I mean, hopefully we do. Hopefully everyone that was affected and that was actually trying to pull for Stephon Diggs get something in that time period that the card wasn't available. But again, for some reason I kind of have a gut feeling that's telling me Stephon Diggs just isn't going to be getting a Makeright for us. Of course we'll see what happens, but no word from EA quite yet. Alright, now thing number 2 to talk about is going to be potentially one of the worst glitches I've seen in Madden 22, and that was actually something that was put out on Twitter just a couple of days ago by a Twitter user called MuttLeaks. Now in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be showing you guys how to do this glitch. I don't recommend you do it. Honestly, don't even look up how it works. Basically what's going to be going on is what some people are doing is they're able to convert NAT items or NCAT items to auctionable and tradable players, and they'll sell them off. So basically by following the line of code that he was saying, that again I do not recommend you do, you're basically guaranteed to get banned if you do that. But what some people have been doing is, let's say for example you opened up your free team of the year player, you got Justin Jefferson. Of course you can't sell the card. What some people have been doing is they've been exploiting that glitch and making it so they can then auction the player off. So what I want to say to you guys live in today's video is not to do the glitch, but number 2, to be careful when you guys are buying cards. If you're on the auction block, you're going to want to make sure you take a second look at some of these players. As you guys will see right here, everything is looking good so far, but on the screen, this is an example of a card that has that NCAT in the bottom right corner, but is still available in the auction block. So if you guys are on the block right now, take an extra second and make sure you are not buying one of those players. And the reason why I suggest you guys just take an extra second right there is because I don't want you guys getting caught up in this scandal, getting any issues going on with your account. Because let's say for example you buy the NCAT player, you go to sell him off, maybe EA Sports will think you're doing the glitch. So just take an extra second when you're on the auction block. I will say I think EA Sports has been addressing this. I'm assuming that they've gone through and they've started banning people that have been doing this, but just take an extra second. You don't want to be buying one of those NCAT players. And honestly, pretty crazy that there's a glitch in the game that allows you to do that. I honestly saw people selling like items as well, like some of those collectibles, the strategy items. Some people were selling these on the auction block as well, which is crazy. People were putting up their like in the zone strategy cards for like 500k. But again, don't be buying those players, don't be selling them, and be sure you guys are not doing the glitch. It's just going to ruin your account. You're definitely going to get banned. Alrighty, then moving on to thing number 4 we're going to be talking about in the video. Let's talk about potentially some new promos promos that are coming into the game. Now, the last couple of promos we've gotten have been nice. I really like Team of the Year. I will say Team Diamonds was like okay. I probably wasn't that amazing, to be honest with you guys. Team of the Year was good though. But what is going to be next? Now, just kind of going off my gut feeling, of course, we're going to be getting more Super Bowl stuff. That'll be on Friday, and then we should be getting some stuff for the actual Super Bowl as well, which will be cool to see. But in terms of other promos, one thing that actually got leaked was a Mud Heroes animation, as you guys will see right here. So I'm just going to make the prediction. I'm going to say Mud Heroes could be the next like major promo we get in Madden 22. Now, I have no clue how they're going to be doing Mud Heroes. Typically, the way this works is we get a lot of like present day players. Sometimes what they did is they actually juiced up the stats on some cards back in the day. So what they would do is if you got the player that had like the special finesse move boost, what you would be doing is that card would have really high finesse move, and if you had that card on your team, you'd get like a +1 finesse move to everyone else on your squad. So we'll see how he ends up doing Mud Heroes, but that should be coming relatively soon. I'm just gonna make the prediction that I think that should be like the next major promo we get in Madden 22. I don't know why, I got a gut feeling that it could be coming out now. Then yeah, to end this video off, what I want to kind of do is I kind of want to test out these daily coin packs right here. I'm curious what like the average amount of coins you guys can get from these is. I've been kind of just like holding these in my binder to see how much we can get on average from these. As you guys will see, we got 16 of these right here, and when we open these up, I want to talk about the market in Madden 22, how it's been moving, how it's been trending, and how the future could be. So one thing that I've definitely been noticing in the market in Madden 22 is we've kind of gotten a bit of an increase recently, as in the background, we're not looking good. 2,000 coins back-to-back times. Honestly, not sure how I'm going to do on these, but hopefully we don't get 2K every single time. Now, like I was saying, the market has kind of started to shift upwards in Madden 22. As you guys will see, this is a graph that's going to show you guys the movement in the market for the past week, and one trend you guys are going to notice is it seems like the market is kind of hovering around like a 4 to a 5 CPT, and honestly, for the foreseeable future, I could see us kind of staying in that range. Like, the main things that improve the market in Madden 22 are A, when pack odds get boosted, as we're getting kind of hot right here, 10K and 15K, we'll take that, but the number one thing that definitely moves up the market is pack odds going up, and I feel like EA Sports actually juiced up the pack odds recently, as in the background, I don't know what is going on. Are we in a window right here of opening these up? 15K, 15K, and 10K? Like, good lord, we'll take it. But like I was saying, when pack odds get increased, that's when the market is typically going to go up, and EA Sports did a pack odds increase, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. Now, the next major thing that's also going to drive up the market is when the overalls get boosted. So as you guys know, using Legends as a good example, the Legend overalls did get boosted up relatively recently to the point that the LTD players are 97, so whenever those cards go up and they go up to like 98s for the Legends, that's typically when the market should go down a little bit. So honestly, I don't see either of those two things happening for the foreseeable future. I'm thinking the market should kind of be around this price point until the Super Bowl. After the Super Bowl, I could see the market going down a little bit, but I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are wondering how the market's moving in Madden 22. Should you be buying players right now? Should you be waiting? And honestly, if the market's like kind of hovering around this similar CPT, there's not too much of a difference as to whether you buy cards today, whether you buy cards tomorrow, or whether you buy cards in a week, because if the market's kind of similar, it's not really going to make a difference right there. You're not necessarily going to be like saving coins if you wait a week and you get the player on a deal, because I'm thinking cards should be kind of hovering around this price point until the Super Bowl. I'm going to make that prediction. And yeah, just ending this video off, as you guys can see, we have 2 more of these packs to open up. We hit a little bit of a window. We got 15K, we got 15K, and we got 10K, but we'll go into my binder right here. We'll see the average we got per pull, and we'll see how many coins we're going to be able to make off of this, ending it off with 2K. So did pretty good in the middle there, otherwise not that amazing. So looking like all these quick sells right here are going to equal 82,000 coins. Again, 16 of the packs. That's going to mean we're averaging around 5K per pull. We'll take it. I was kind of just curious like what the average is right there, so we did a little bit of test at the end of the video. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure you sign up with Underdog Fantasy, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.